we're friends.
I don't think so. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome to Apeirophobia Level 17, also known as Left Scarred, because after this, you're gonna be left scarred. Whether it's the very, very aggressive AI entity, the very misleading puzzle, or my dumb explanation. One of the three is gonna screw you over. But anyways, once you spawn, once you die, or once you lose your key, make sure to pick up another one, as it is necessary to have one. If you want to make it to the main objective, take your first left in this hallway, or go down either of these two hallways. And it should bring you to the same main hallway. It should have brought you to either here or here. The entity should be coming down this hallway any second now. Should be all the way at the end. What we want to do is turn around and hide in one of the doors. You can find a different strategy for this. This is just the way I've learned for solo. It always follows the same pathing because there's no other players. Make sure you're not directly in front of the door because they can go around it and get in the doorway, so it's a little bit spooky. Now if we go straight to the middle of this hallway, there's a depiction of a key. Our objective now is to match what it shows and replicate it onto ours. Easiest way is to follow the number that appears. That is how many times you need to file that certain one. So this one, we have to file 3 times. Now from that 3, we have to determine what the other sizes are. This next one looks very small. That looks like a 1 to me. This is where it gets misleading. I don't know these other 2. These might both be 3, maybe a 2. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to go with a 3 on both. And I believe that's going to probably be wrong. If it is, I'll give it another shot with 2s. This is kind of what you have to do. I've done this plenty of times now, and I'm still struggling. Now that we have our guess, we're going to try this door, but we got it right.
If the arrows wasn't obvious enough.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
This
now let's get our code. 5314, save that so we could use it later. And completely opposite to the depiction of the key, we're going to run down this main hallway. You do need to be careful while doing this because this is the entity's spawn area. It spawns right here. If the screen is shaking, that means the entity is invisible standing right here. If you run through, you will get like an upside down jump scare or something. And eventually the entity is going to spawn with a black burst and go that way. So now we are safe to go. And now there is no other way we can die. All you have to do is go upstairs, input our code, and then run to the exit. Which is pretty easy, honestly, compared to the beginning, which I got pretty lucky with.
You already have the code.
I do have the code. I'm sorry. Our character's gonna be like too easy. Honestly, though, this took me about like 50 attempts. I've become a professional at this by now. Anyways, to get to the end, you want to just make sure to only take lefts. If you ever take a right, it leads to little dead ends. So, for example, this is the right. It's a dead end. If you take a right here, it's a dead end. So you want to just make sure to take the lefts, and it should bring you to the end. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and it did not leave you too scarred. Maybe a little bit. I probably rushed some explanations. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good time on level 18.